morning. Happy Friday, everyone. How are all the empathic, sensitive souls doing today? Our field of dreams. That's the card I pulled on Monday. How has the field of dreams played out for you this week? Field of dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaged in the vast field of pure potential. Man, my dyslexia is really kicking in this morning. Wow. It's my dream that I won't ever have it, but I work with it. Are your dreams your own or are they really someone else's? It's now the time for you to assess the validity of your dreams. Is it the dreams that your parents had for you or a mentor had for you and it just wasn't fulfilling? Sometimes, I was talking with my neighbor and she was lamenting about her niece or her nephews not having a direction. And I giggled and I'm like, well, you know, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Because when you get fresh out of high school, and if you don't have a chosen career path or something that you're interested in and want to do, what do you do? I just picked a direction, went to tech school, got an associate degree, and started in the workforce because I couldn't depend on someone else paying my way for the rest of my life. I had to find a job, and I wasn't going to go into the workforce with no education besides high school. I didn't want to stand on my feet for 8 hours a day in a factory, and that's all that's local around here. So, is it my chosen career path? No. But growing up how I did, there were not a lot of options. I always wanted to be an archaeologist because I like digging in the dirt. I'm a farm girl. And finding things always fascinated me. But now, would I want to be an archaeologist? No, I don't relish the thought of laying in the cold and the mud, and that's not for me. But that's okay. The job I have is fine. I'm acclimated to it. Is it my dream of what I want to do with the rest of my life? No. This, helping people, that's what I want to do. But I have to work to pay the bills so I have time to do the helping. And in today's economy, we need a job, we need life insurance or health insurance, we need the things to survive. Does that mean that I'll never achieve my dream? Oh no. My dream is delayed and waylaid, but it's taken me this many years to realize what my dream is. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with finding what you learned at a younger age and pivoting and doing something else. There's nothing wrong with going back to school. There's nothing wrong with learning a new career what's wrong with learning? Nothing. And it's funny because a lot of people will well, no, 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 you shouldn't do that. You got to do the chosen career path. You have to follow these exact rules. Why? No, you don't. What's your dream? What little egg are you sitting on that hasn't come to fruition yet? You can always clear ground for new and better things to grow. Right there. Crack your egg. Hatch your egg. See what's in there. Nature has a way of self-correcting if you're willing to act with authenticity. The power to create is inside of you. So how has the week gone? Have you been dreaming about the what ifs? Have you been daydreaming about what could be? And that's fine, but let's take a step now. What step are you going to take to move towards those dreams or even those goals? I was listening to a video and the guy said, what you need to do is take a piece of paper and write down 10 things, goals, 10 things you want to accomplish, 10 things you want to do with your life. And then sit and stare at those 10 things, and something will pop out at you, and that's the one that you want to work on right now. So get another piece of paper, put that goal at the top, and then get very detailed about the steps you need to take to get to that goal. Same thing can be said of dreams. I was talking with my niece, and I'm like, so once the kids get back in school, so we got a time frame. Once the kids get back in school, which is in 2 weeks, take the time to get the house organized again, because it's going to be mass chaos the first week of school. It always is. You got to have your lunches. You got to make sure everybody's got their shoes. Everybody's got their book bags. You got to make sure you get in the car and you drive them in time. It's a new school district, so it's going to be chaos until they acclimate their nervous system to driving there. Who's dropping off first? How is it going to go? And then picking them back up at the end of the day. So there's a lot of changes, and it's going to be high anxiety for the first week. But I said after that, you get the house in order. So that's week number 2. By the end of the month, you should have your schedule down. After school, of course, kids are starving, so you have to feed them, and then there's schoolwork. Whether they'll have schoolwork the first week, who knows? But there will be a lot of paperwork for mom to deal with. After that, after the first week of chaos, after the second week of not as chaotic, but you're getting the plan down, because now you're going to start getting into schoolwork and homework and all that fun stuff. The week after that is you're organizing the house. Not that the house isn't organized, but she'll have free time during the day to do so. Because you know how it is with kids. You pick something up, your living room spotless, you turn around, go in the kitchen, you come back, and it looks like a tornado hit the living room, right? That's how it always goes. And you never feel a sense of accomplishment, because it's always one walking disaster after another with kids, especially 3 of them. I said, but after that, so let's say the first week of October, take the time to do research. Pull up the local schools. See what careers they have to offer. What you can go into. And what the classes are. And look at the classes. Will the classes that you're taking transfer into something else? These are logical steps that you can do. Now, will she go to school this fall? No, because they've already started. But the semester ends, and January you can start, or next summer, or next fall. You don't have to do it immediately, but to have the steps going and check them off as you do them. And if you do that every single day, or work on it every other day, then you'll see the growth. And you'll feel the accomplishment of, oh, I did this. Am I getting there this week? No. Am I getting there next week? No. Am I getting there next month? Maybe. Am I getting there next year? Could be. But it's a sense of accomplishment, and you grow your confidence, and I can do that. And then the plan's in motion. Okay, now I know I have to have X, Y, and Z amount of money to take said class. And if I take that class, like an English class, it will transfer into the other programs, right? So why not? Why not set your dream and your goal out as a pathway? Every stepping stone, check off. And again, remember, there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with seeing a new dream. There's nothing wrong with going, oh, I found a class that really interests me, and I'm going to go in this direction instead. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. Hopefully this week went good for you with the Field of Dreams, that you're dreaming and thinking and working towards your goals. And if you need help with that, as an intuitive emotional healer, I love helping people get on the path. But again, your path can change, and that's okay. And I'm here to help you pivot to a different path. That's what I love to do. What is your potential? Do you even know what your potential is? Sometimes people think, oh, I can't do that. Well, why not? Let's work towards that goal. Let me know. Drop a comment, send me an email, direct message me. Let me know how everything is going. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I can't believe it's already Friday. My gosh, this week has just flown by. For once, it went fast. Monday will be another day. We'll draw another card and see what we have in store for next week. I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye for now, everyone.